You've got your dress, you've got your flowers, you've got the venue, and those tiny details, what about those? Some couples, they forget four small things until it's too late, until it's the wedding day. So let's fix that. My name is Jacqueline Prates and I'm a wedding photographer, and I'm here to talk about photography with couples. And those tiny details can help you have amazing photos, believe me. First things first, this mainly for the brides but the grooms as well. Let's have an emergency kit. Yes, an emergency kit can make the whole difference. Some, safety pins, sewing kit, some small things, because sometimes if you have a dress with buttons, the button can might slip on the day, or maybe you need a band-aid. And one golden tip, really, cotton buds. Yes, you might think, oh Jacqueline, what I'm gonna do with a cotton bud on the day? Sometimes you're there, whole makeup, hair done, beautiful, and you feel the tear coming, because wedding days, believe me, so emotional. Even I cry, especially on the speeches. I really I really get emotional on the speeches, but you feel that tear coming and you don't want to ruin your makeup. So what do? You get a cotton bud and tick, done. Just dry the tear and that's it. You have your makeup safe. But who takes a cotton bud on a wedding day? So make the emergency kit. I had a bride recently, and the bridesmaids gave her a gift in the morning, and I'll put a picture here now. And when she opened the gift, was all these small things that you might need on the wedding day. So keep in mind. Number 2, confetti. Yes, if you're having a small ceremony, a big ceremony, the confetti photo is one of the best shots. It's epic, classic, traditional. You also have like everyone's faces throwing confetti, and sometimes they might put inside your dress, in the back of your suit. So it's a moment to celebrate. So don't forget to provide confetti, bubbles, or whatever your decision is to your guests. Especially if you're having a small ceremony, you might think, oh, it's not necessary, but it's an epic photo and I totally recommend it. Extra time. This is my tip number 3. Yes, leave 10 minutes more, 20 minutes more, even 30 minutes more. Your wedding timeline will get delayed at some point. Might be on the getting ready that you stay a little bit behind because the bridesmaids or you even are not in your dress yet, or before the wedding breakfast, where you still with your guests, maybe the room needs a little bit of setup yet, or your photographer still haven't finished the photos. So leave a bit of extra time in between so you're not rushing, and you also make sure to have all the shots you want before the next moment happens. In past experience, I had couples stopping in the middle of the family photos to do their photos, and then they come back after for the family photos, but everyone was going in the room. And then in the evening, we had to grab everyone, ask the DJ to announce, and then was with the evening light. So if you want to make sure you have all the family photos you want, also the time with your photographer, just make sure to keep the communication open to see how long your photographer think it would take. Normally I recommend, and this is what the most of the venues does, is 1 hour and a half. Yes, 1 hour and a half. We have time enough for the confetti shot, get everyone for a big group photo so you have everyone's faces. Then we go for family photos that we planned ahead, so we are not like delaying. We know what we are doing. I normally sketch the area, so I know where the sun is gonna be, so I take you guys for the best background without the sun on your faces. And your photos. Yes, as a couple, it's good to have your own photos. So reserve like 20-30 minutes for that moment, and 20-30 minutes for the evening. So you have like night shots or even sunset shots. Yeah? So moving forward, this 4th one is really, this is my best tip ever. Get a spare pair of shoes. Why am I saying that? Jacqueline, I paid so much for these shoes. Oh my God, I know. And I know wedding shoes are just so beautiful, but they can mess up with your day if they are not comfortable, because normally the wedding shoes, it's something new. And you're not worn them enough, your feet's not used to, it's not like stretched properly, so it might hurt your feet. I had brides in the past that they had to put bandage all over the shoe to make sure it wouldn't hurt. I had brides in the past that they were barefoot. because the shoe was hurting so much. And let's face it, if you are having your photos with your partner, you don't want the shoe to be the main concern, right? You don't want to feel bothered. You don't want to have bleeding feet during the photo session. So make sure to have a spare pair of shoes just in case. So normally I recommend trainers, Crocs. Yeah, I really normally take photos of those because I think it's very cool. You know, you're all in a wedding dress and then you have trainers. But make sure to have a spare pair of shoes just in case of your feet's bothering you, your shoes bothering you, and you can also dance, right? Imagine you spend the whole day with your feet being hurted by the shoe, and then at the end of the day, you can't dance. So today was a very quick video because I want to be very straightforward to the point of 4 things that I've seen the most, and I want you to have the best day of your life. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I see you next week.